Hello everyone, we are Team Blooming, composed by Clara, Kanako, Vincent, and Priya. Today we're excited to walk you through a project process and solution for the brand Amaterasu. AmaterasuBeauty is celebrated for its durable and safe cosmetic from natural ingredients. Inspired by Japanese philosophy, the company aims to provide clean, organic, and also comfortable products. After speaking with Sarah, the founder of Amaterasu, we learned that the brand vision is expanding into the lifestyle domain. This move is designed to help customers not only find beauty products that they love, but also learn how to enhance their inner beauty with the brand community. After narrowing the scope of the problem space, and so we asked ourselves, how might we expand Amaterasu visions to empower holistic self-care and wellness exploration within the beauty community, and further boost engagement and cultivate brand loyalty?
Our first goal is to establish an interactive online community platform where users can actively engage with the podcast by adding comments. Moreover, audience can share their experience to show how Amaterasu gives positive impacts to their life. Our second goal is to develop an interactive quiz to help users in recommending the most suitable Amaterasu beauty product to improve their skin condition based on their chosen answer. Our last goal is to share valuable wellness strategy from experts to empower users to learn and apply strategies that help to enhance their health.
For typography, we select on for headings, a certain font that speaks to elegant and open sense for body text, known for its readability. We chosen a color palette that reflects serenity and ease, with gentle mild tones on the eyes. This color will reflect Amaterasu values on embodying the calm and mindful experience. We develop a functional design system, including buttons, icons, and selectors, to create a seamless and intuitive user experience. Let's dive into our prototype. Upon landing at Amaterasu Lifestyle, users are greeted by a serene scene of cascading blossom and leaves, which make by a parallax effect on it. The header is designed with micro interaction for each category by hovering with it. It will prompt a sakura bloom animation when you hover. And at the right side, it also includes a search bar, a shopping cart, and a user profile preview. Scrolling down will come along with 6 sections. The feature article section is made with round edges and gentle hover and latching effect for elegance. Our podcast section provides a brief introduction with an adjustable preview track to encourage users to explore our podcast. Following our tutorial videos, a book launch section, quizzes section, and testimony to bring a sense of connection.
When users mouse over the tab, a drop-down menu appears for each section. As users hover over the images, they will notice a subtle effect on the plum blossom, adding a touch of elegance. By clicking on the category, users are navigated to a featured section. Additionally, we incorporated a wave and plum blossom symbol that follow as you scroll, enhancing the overall visual experience. This section also seamlessly navigates users to product recommendation to further engage and persuade them. Firstly, users will find adjustable soundtrack on the landing page. Users will click View all podcast for more. Here, we have waves symbolizing the presence of podcasts. As users scroll down, they will come across the sections which are all podcasts and the latest episodes to find out. They will click on one of the podcasts for the details. Here comes the episode's description that users have selected, and they will see the comment section and click read transcript. Then transcript section pop in, and they are able to select the language they want. On the left section, they can see the comment and description section to foster the sense of community. We implemented the personalized and interactive quiz not only to increase user engagement, but also to provide valuable insights into individual preferences. This allows us to deliver a more personalized experience through content and product recommendations. Once you are finished with the quiz and click back, it will navigate you to the other quizzes as well. To enhance the user's digital learning experience, we've also included the video section. Simply hover over the videos to play them, making it convenient for users to access helpful tutorials and guides. In the book launch section, users will be able to preview Amaterasu's founder, Sarah's upcoming book. A countdown timer keeps track of the time until the release date, and users have the option to pre-order the book directly from the site. Let's take a look at the community shares. This platform allows users to share their experience with Amaterasu's beauty products. Users can browse through comments and expand them for further insights. Now, let's compare it to the existing design. As you can see, the website has taken on a more sophisticated and elegant appearance.
When the user interact with our lifestyle landing page, they will be able to access variety of resources such as videos and articles that is filled with wellness information to adopt a healthier habit. Furthermore, they can also access the podcast feature to interact with other podcasts by writing their comments on their posts, and in addition to reading and responding to comments from other users. Finally, users will be able to receive personalized recommendations for the most suitable AmaterasuBeauty products by answering questions in the interactive quiz. For the client, the lifestyle landing page can increase their customer retention because users are more likely to spend time in Amaterasu website, such as reading articles or watching videos to empower themselves with wellness knowledge. In addition, Amaterasu can foster a stronger connection with the user since users can engage with the website by posting their comments to other people's podcasts. Lastly, the brand can increase user satisfaction as they could experience positive changes in their life when applying the strategy they learn, and as a result, this motivates them to learn more about wellness.
As a reference, we have the image of the persona that was provided to us in the design brief. Throughout the design process, we constantly referred back to the persona while also incorporating requirements highlighted by the client and her knowledge of her customers. Our second meeting with the client gave us the opportunity to showcase our low-fidelity prototypes and a few high-fidelity prototypes while collecting meaningful feedback. We wanted to gain a better understanding of whether our content structure and information architecture suited the client's requirements. Hence, we initially only showcased our lo-fi mockups before moving on to the more detailed mockups. This was done to keep the focus on results we intended to find and minimize the chances of our client getting distracted by colors and design elements while focusing on content or structure. A range of major and minor adjustments were made to our design utilizing client feedback. For example, the initial design featured a lighter shade of a beige background, which was pointed out to be too bright and heavy on the eyes of the client. We altered our design to have a warmer shade of the same beige to ensure an experience that was easier on the eyes of the viewer and strengthened the client's need for a calm experience. When observing our page content in our lo-fi mockups, the client also reminded us to ensure the site wasn't focused on makeup. We addressed this by changing the content in the quiz section to focus on more holistic wellness to distinguish the lifestyle section from the parent site and support the client's request for a page focused on the internal rather than the external. We were also told that our landing page was too crowded and lacked a focal point. Reducing the size of the plum blossom illustrations and increasing the negative space allowed us to guide the user's eyes to important parts of the page that we wanted to highlight. Additionally, our initial prototypes had a design style of hard edges on all images and buttons. This made the client feel like the website was unwelcoming and too professional. Rounding the edges on all images and buttons in our final prototype created a more welcoming and friendly aesthetic to the site. We also wanted to incorporate the Japanese influence that guides the company into our visual design and created a mood board with different Japanese design elements to act as inspiration for our design choices. The Japanese design elements that we included mostly revolved around the plum blossom. The idea from this came from our conversations with the client, as she mentioned that to her the plum blossom signified good fortune, energy, and a do not give up attitude. Hence, we incorporated it in different areas, either as illustrations or hover effects on images. And that is the end of our presentation. Thank you for your time. It was a real pleasure for us to work on this project.